All right, guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is the start of the video for Ashley's interior for her Thunderbird, Burnin Love. If you don't know the name of it already, you probably should know now. So we got something a little special for you today. Today we are working on getting the new door panels ready to go for Brett. We got a couple pieces done on the car already. We got the back like armrest side panel pieces. He got those upholstered and done. Now we are working on getting the door panels ready to rock and roll, so that way we can get everything finito and finished. So yeah, he just needs to, so I'll show you what I got going on. So we got the door panel right here. This is the back cardboard piece that will go behind where my mind just went blank, the upholstery. Duh. So as you can see, it doesn't really fit as it should at the moment, but that will be fixed. So yeah, so pretty much what we need done is, so these holes that are back here, these holes, we just need to get them lined up. And there's going to be some over here, and there's going to be some over there as well. We just need to get the holes drilled, because those are where the little clips are that clips the door panel to the door itself. And then we also need to make, and I already made the hole for the door handle, so that's already done. So I probably just need to make it a little bigger, but yeah, so that's cool. So yeah, so now we just need to mark everything, drill it, so that way he can match it to the other side, because the other side's the same way. And then and then he'll start on this. Me and Ashley are going on a trip to Mexico for a week. He said that he's hoping to get started on the upholstery by the end of this week, so which is the day we leave. So hopefully when we get back, I have a lot more progress to show you for this car. So yeah, so here we go. All right, guys, so I got the holes marked out here and over here, and so that way this can officially clip in once it's done. I need to order the new clips, that way it can actually, clip in. So those shouldn't be too expensive, hopefully. But it'll look good. And then there's a piece right here, a metal piece that goes right up here, that you put your arm on when you put your arm out the window. And and I'm painting those black, so those will look cool, and they'll just go over this piece like that, so it'll look cool. And I also need to get the windows working in her car before I can put the interior in fully, so that's fine. Then we need to get that fixed too. Oh, sorry, excuse my yawn. I've been up since midnight, and it is currently almost 4:45-ish. So yeah, we need to get the new floor in as well. We need to get that ordered. But yeah, so we get the headliner in, we get the old dash out, and you get this just cleaned up, and then start painting everything. So I'm excited. This thing's gonna look sweet when it's done, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back. For our next video, we have a lot going on. We are starting again on Ashley's car, 1959 Ford Thunderbird, also known as Burnin Love. You've seen, I have a few videos of that car up, from when we clear coated it and when I first originally built the car for her before she even knew about it. As you've seen in the last video of that car, we were prepping the interior, and the last you've seen was I was getting the door panels fitted, so that way you could see what we were doing. Well, now it is January 18th. And let's just say went a little wild on getting parts here for it, since we are now in crunch time, I guess, because Autorama is April 5th through the 7th, and we have a couple months to get it ready. We have to get it ready and Thunderbake ready, and as of right now, that car has no interior in it, old dash still in it, hasn't even been vacuumed out yet, not a new floor pan in it, nothing. Well, let me show you what I got. So to start off with, we have the back seat. This is the back rest. We have the plaid with the red stitching. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Shout out to Brett Line for that. And then we have the bottom of that seat ready to go. And then we have the armrest for the back seat and the pieces that go over, that go about here. That's what these are. Those are ready to go in. Then back there we have the new dashboard for it, which is also black. So that is here and ready to go. I just need to rip out the old dash so I can install the new one and cut the hole for the radio in there. So that shouldn't be too big of a problem. I've done it twice on my other cars, so on Death Machine and Thunderbake, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. We also have the new floor that we'll be welding into the car. Either I'll be doing it or Ashley will be doing it. I think I'll be doing it because she's busy. So, new floor. So, that way that's fixed. And then to go on top of our new floor, we have the new carpet kit. And the new carpet kit is black. Because I don't know if you've seen, but there is a theme we have going on with all the black. Because since the car is so bright red, we want to do a black interior in it. And that also means painting the center console and some of the pieces black, so that way we have a full black interior, and I think it'll look so good. And then last but not least, we have the new headliner, which is in fact black. So, there's a turquoise option? Oh, I didn't know that there was a turquoise option. But, so, new headliner and everything. First things first is to vacuum out the car, and I'm hoping to do that today and maybe tear out the dash too, so I can get the new dash in this weekend. If I can get the new dash in this weekend and get everything vacuumed up, then the goal is to get the new floor in next week, hopefully. Once the new floor's in, then we can go carpet, usual things. But yeah, the goal is to get new dash in this weekend and paint the center console and other door pieces, so that way we can get it ready. So yeah. All right, guys, we are inside the car. I'm about to tear the dash out. The reason why I'm going to tear the dash out before I vacuum is because this is going to be an absolute foamy mess. Because the original dashes in these cars were foam, where now we are going to plastics, so it'll be a little different now. So what we got to do is we got to pull this panel off on both sides, and we got to take the top trim piece out, the top, so we can get all the old dash out and get the new dash in and clamp down. So that's the plan for right now, is to get all these bolts out, and then I'll end up painting those pieces as well black, so that way they all match. So yeah. All right, guys, I got pretty much the whole dash torn out. Got most of all the old foam out, as you can tell, as it's now through the floorboard and now over there and on the center console. And as you notice, I also pulled out the cluster that goes around the temperature control, the climate control. Got that pulled out as well, because I am gonna repaint most of this. The only stuff I'm gonna keep red is all this stuff underneath, and then obviously this stuff in here as well. But I think this stuff in here, if I remember correctly, that all gets covered by the dash cover, the new one, unfortunately. But the good thing is that is in good shape. So if there's a way I can get around it later on, we can. But for now, the only stuff that will be red is down here. So I think I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the trim that goes around here red and up here as well, I'm currently trying to think if I want to or not. I think I'm just going to end up painting it black. Well, up here I'll paint black, but over here I think I might keep the red up here, because I do kind of like the red accents up here, especially because the whole interior will be black. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll have to ask Ashley what she wants to do and what she thinks about it. But so far that's what I think would be cool, but we don't know yet. I have yet to ask her because she's at work. But yeah, just got to get the center console pulled out, and then I'm probably going to start painting stuff today as well, so it can be ready to go. And yeah, and then I'm thinking tomorrow I have to go get an MRI done on my knee because we love knee problems. And I think tomorrow we're going to start pulling the carpet out and start getting this all cleaned up and ready to go for the interior. So yeah, so here we go. All right, so I just got done pulling the center console out, and I just wanted to show you the cool stuff that I found in here, like an old Wrigley chew gum. Let's see, what is that? An Adams, whatever the hell that is. A balloon. Let's see. We got a balloon for 10 cents. And what's this? Sour apple gum. Mostly just gum wrappers and balloons. That's cool. Alright, don't mind the messy garage. You can tell it's all around crunch time when I have race deck all over the place. But I kind of got a little ahead of myself, and I started painting the trim pieces. I decided just to screw it and go black instead of keeping the red. So got the little corner pieces that go up on top of the dash and around the windshield, and I started. And this was my test panel, which is the one of the cigarette ashtrays, and it worked. So I decided to say screw it and get the first coat on these done. And they are not perfect, and I am doing that on purpose because I kind of want some of that red to show through. Because I think that would look kind of cool with the shiny black with a little bit of red showing through, so that way it could pretty much match the seats. And yeah, then I got the center console over here, so that I need to get it cleaned up and painted. And then yeah, I am still trying to figure out, when I should do that, because it is good thing is the snow is melting outside. So the thing is, I need a kind of a bigger area to paint that in. The last thing I want to do is get overspray on Fantasy Girl, the Bronco. That would not be a good thing to do. So I'm just doing small parts right now, and then that way, this will probably need to be done outside as well. So I got small parts going, so that way once I can get everything in, then that way all this can go in, because this will probably be one of the last things to go in besides the seats. And yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for when we pull the carpet and and just vacuum everything. All right, guys, we are back, and guess who I got to clean out the car? She's out here sweeping.
So fine. So fine.
Yeah, she's gonna do a good job.
We'll see.
Once she gets done sweeping and vacuuming, it'll be good to go. But the plan is today is to get the interior cleaned out and get the old carpet ripped out and all the old sound deadening and stuff, so that way we can start getting the floor patched up and getting the new dash in, because the goal is to get the new dash in today. So
yep,
we're gonna get that done.
It'll be way fun.
As long as she doesn't leave me, but it's okay.
Hey, I won't.
But yeah, so while she's doing this, I'll be painting all the other stuff, because the goal is to finish up the interior pieces that go over the dash and get the dash cut out. So that's the plan, Stan.
Yes.
All right, so we have the new dash here, and to start off with, we have to cut this little lip that goes around here that goes around the glove box, because for some reason on all of these they don't cut the glove box, but they do cut the gauge cluster. So I need to cut on the glove box, because if you don't cut it, then the glove box won't shut for some reason. So I got to cut that out, and then once that's cut out, then we can actually put it in the car and make little holes for our radio, so that way we can get the radio in here, which we will probably end up just taking out and cutting more out once we get the actual radio in the car, the one that she wants.
Yep.
So you just gotta figure that out, but for now we'll cut it to the size of the factory one, so that way we don't cut it too big and you'll see gaps and it doesn't look good, because the dashboard that's behind the dash is red, and the last thing we want is red holes poking out, so especially when the interior is going all black. So plan now is to cut this and then fit it in the car, but I'll fit it in the car once she's done sweeping. Done sleeping and taking all of the lovely old foam out. So yeah. And I think I've already vacuumed this car once before I gave it to you.
It doesn't look like it at all.
Exactly. So yeah.
I love rats.
Yes. All right, so Ashley decided to go inside because she was cold. But she did get one side done, which is the important side. She did get it done, which is good. Now she just has to do that side, which in my opinion is the worst side. But yeah, she did a good job. We are going to pull the seat belts out of this. I just, don't want to lay on the wet ground to do it. I can, just don't want to. I made it say screw it and cut the bolts, but I also don't want to light the carpet on fire. So yeah, but good thing is I got the dash cut. I got the hole. It's not the cleanest hole in the world, but that's only because there's a bezel that goes right here, a chrome bezel, and I don't want to go too far, so that way you can see the cut lines. So I have to work with what I got, and that's going to be the hole. So, and honestly, if you wanted to see a worse hole, look at Death Machine or Thunderbake. This is a nice hole compared to that. But that's if you're judging on holes, and we don't do that here. Go to Vegas for that. But so yeah, we just need to finish up, and then I have the trim for this all painted and ready to go. So I just need her to finish up the interior, vacuum around the dash, and then that way I can bolt this on. That way we can get the dash in and ready. So yeah. So Ashley's back out here working on the interior.
Yay.
But I just wanted to show you guys the sunset. So pretty. But not as pretty as you.
I look like a goblin right now.
Fair. She doesn't
My
think.
precious.
Literally.
My precious.
Yes. But good thing is once she's done, we could probably slap the dash in. But since it's getting dark and cold, I'll probably end up putting the dash in tomorrow while she is at work. So.
I'm gonna have quads of steel.
I'm gonna have quads of steel. Yes. Yes, you are. But it's fine. It'll be worth it.
It better be.
Yes. Yes, it will be. But yeah, sunset. All right, guys. It is in fact the next day. Just wanted to show you guys how far we got. Ashley was able to clean out the rest of the car, and it turned out pretty good. So I am happy with how it turned out. I got the dash cut out, as you guys seen. So probably for this video we're gonna end it, because the next part is we're gonna start fixing the floor and start putting everything in. So that'll be the end of this video. So appreciate you guys for everything you guys do and subscribing and viewing the channel. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Doing the usual YouTuber things. If you'd like to see more of this car or any of the other cars that we have, just let me know, because we'll probably be doing her car, and then I'll probably be starting doing video on Thunderbaked as well, because since that car needs to be gone through as well, because we are now to that point on that car too where we need to start working on it. So yeah, so just let me know. We also have plans for Showgirl in the garage too, but that won't be coming till about mid next month. So yeah, so cool. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and the next video you'll see of this car is us putting all the interior back together and checking out all the new stuff. So see you guys soon.